Yay.
All right.
Hello. We are
Back with another one. Another one. All right. So today we are doing Ardyss Life conversation plan.
Yes. So this is yet another.
Oops.
Hello. We are back.
Okay.
What is happening?
Another one.
Mute it. Okay. But yeah, so this is another installment of our comp plan video series that we're doing. Super important that you understand the comp plan. And if this is your first time seeing us, we are Valerie and Sunny Walton. We've been doing this for a minute. It was funny. We got a comment the other day that we're, young marketers. I'm like, well, thanks. Thanks, but we're not young. We're not that young.
Yeah, we're not
We're not as young as that person thought we were.
We got grown kids.
Grown, like in their 20s, grown. Anyway, so we have been network and affiliate marketers. How long has it been for you? Maybe like 15 years for you, and going on 8 years for me. But I mean, I've been an entrepreneur since I was 12. I started my first business at 12. And then by the time I was 19, I was doing entrepreneurial business. Like I've only had one job. So that's why I don't really speak too much on jobs. I got one job when I was 15 that was handed to me. I didn't have to go on an interview. I didn't have to do a resume. I didn't have to do any of that. I just walked in and they were like, hey, we see you in here a lot. You want to make some extra money? And that was that. So yeah, but anyway, with that being said, we are also not only network marketers, we've been successful with that. Affiliate marketers, we've been successful with that. And when I say successful, I'm talking about 5 figures a month. Online coaching, we've been successful with that 5-figure days. Mm-hmm. And then courses, we've been successful with that. Even bringing in a few $1,000s from courses we hadn't even finished yet. We did pre-orders. And then we've also we've been successful with even digital products like memberships and things like that. So that's 5 different ways that you would be able to earn money online. That's not the only 5. There's plenty of different ways out there, but that's what we know. It's what we know. It's what we have the experience with. It's what we've done. And like I said, even beyond that, just even in different industries, knowing how to become successful when it comes to being an entrepreneur. It's just what we do. And then with you, he know a bunch of stuff, child. Got all the certifications of the digital marketing and the ads and it's a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so with that being said, we want to make sure that you feel confident in knowing that we're not going to steer you wrong. We're not going to take you down a crazy dark path. We're simply going to show you what is literally on the comp plan paper. We're not making anything up. It's right there. We share our screen for you to see. And if there's ever a company that we do that you happen to be in and you feel that we are inaccurate or don't understand it, or maybe we're looking at an outdated comp plan and now you have a more updated one, reach out to us and let us know. Leave the link in the chat, in the comments that, hey, here's an updated version. Can you do this one? Or, hey, no, that actually wasn't right when you said such and such. It's really more like this. Mm-hmm. Or even do your own video and put the link to it in the chat. Mm-hmm. We welcome it. We welcome it. All we want is for people to be well informed before they make their decision. We're not trying to sway you one way or the other. Honestly, we have our opinions, personal and professional. We are going to share our opinion, but we're not telling you that you must join this company or must not join that company. We don't care. But whatever you decide to do, what we love to help you with is making you more successful, more profitable at what you're doing, because that's what we know. Okay. So that's pretty much it. All right. You ready?
Yep. So I'll share the screen. Their website is right here. It's not hard to find. So share this here.
Okay. Cool.
All right. And so, the first thing we just kind of scroll to the bottom, see if we can find the comp plan there.
Did we say the company we're doing today is
Yeah.
Ardyss Life? Okay. I couldn't remember.
Yep. And there it is.
Oh,
Nice.
kudos to Ardyss Life. They actually have their comp plan right there.
It's in the
Oh, they're in Vegas.
It's in
Oh my gosh.
Vegas.
Actually, I think I had a coaching client mention that to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, she did. Compensation plan is right there on, what is this, the homepage?
Yeah.
Right there on the homepage at the bottom. What is this? The footer.
Mhm.
That's what is needed.
Yeah.
The FTC tells these companies, you must be transparent with your compensation plan and your income disclaimer. And guess what? Ardyss has both.
Yep. So we'll put that up for later. And right now we'll pull up the comp plan.
Yeah. Oh, composición. This looks Spanish. My Spanish ain't that good, Chair. Hold up. We're the English version.
Oh,
Is it the English version? Or is it the Spanish version?
right. It's in English.
Okay, it's English, Chair. I was getting nervous. I was like, y'all ain't ready for me to pull out the Espanol. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I like the logo and the colors and the font and stuff. That's cool. All right. If you're reading this document, it's because you love to use and share our products.
No, we just nosy.
So you got 3 ways to participate: retail, preferred customer, or Ardyss distributor. All right. So this should be pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, we've been going over comp plans, but just in case, retail customer is someone who buys product at retail price and can only be sold through Ardyss distributor. The Ardyss distributor has the option to sell products at retail price via their own Ardyss online store, which is provided when you enroll. And then preferred customer is someone that wants to buy products at a wholesale price with a 20% discount. So the Ardyss distributor gets a 40% discount. Preferred customer gets a 20% discount. All right. And they can become a preferred customer by paying a membership fee of $20.
Okay.
Is it one time $20 or monthly?
Probably monthly, but it doesn't specify right here. Let me see.
They got loyalty rewards, shipping, free shipping and free products as a preferred customer. Phone number's right there, so that's cool. And if you want to be distributor, they need to pay the $40 membership.
Okay. Yeah, and let's make that clear right there. If you're a preferred customer, just because you get a discount does not mean that you get to now sell the products yourself. You cannot. You would not be able to be a part of the compensation plan unless you upgrade to distributor, which is their business builder, right? So that's important to note.
Yeah, good.
Okay. I don't know.
All right. So Ardyss distributors buy 40% and they can enroll to the company by buying a membership of $40.
And they can only come in by another Ardyss distributor.
Yeah.
So it looks like you can't just go to the website and sign up. You have to sign up with somebody's I call it an affiliate link, but their distributor link then.
Yep. Okay, so retail sales, the distributors buy the products at wholesale, which is a 40% discount. And then, so the company suggests retail prices, and Ardyss distributors acknowledge that the company may implement a unilateral minimum advertised price, which I do like.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be selling products at the discount that you get them. That's not and
cool. You don't want to mark it up too high where it's just ridiculous.
Right. However, Ardyss distributors are free to set their own selling prices. So they'll say that they may have a minimum that you can sell it for, but anywhere above that minimum, you can sell it as long as it's above that minimum and no higher than the retail price, probably.
Yeah. So I guess that would give you between 20% and 40% discount. that you could offer that.
Preferred customers. Artist distributors have the option to sign up their retail customers as preferred, and the preferred customers will pay a membership of $20 and will receive a 20% discount for a year on all their purchases. So it looks like it's $20 a year.
For the year. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. As a preferred customer, they have the option to participate in the loyalty rewards program by placing a recurring order of 95 QP. Looks like it's like qualifying points or something. Or more, and receive free shipping and free products.
Nice. So real quick. Okay, so this is something that I like about Ardyss that was not a part of partner.co when we saw that, and not a part of some companies where it gets a little gray and weird and sketchy with FTC, which is and no nothing against partner.co, because they had some really great stuff about them. Mm-hmm. But with this, I love the fact that although you can sell your stuff retail, the only way that you're supposed to do it is still through the website, because they are trying to stay FTC compliant. They have to account for all customers that are purchasing their products, including anybody that you set a certain price to sell things to. And so if everybody's buying from the website, it makes it easier for the company to keep track of everything. So when the FTC comes knocking saying, audit, let me see what you got going on, that Ardyss Life can say, well, yes, we let our distributors offer things retail, and here's all the paperwork, here's all the data. So that's a really good thing, because if they're telling you that you buy your stuff wholesale and then you go back and you're selling it mainly retail in person, they have no way of knowing who you sold it to, what you sold it for, or anything like that, unless they have some kind of requirement that you have to report that. And then what if you don't? Right? Like, they can't be like, I've got a suspicion you are. Like, you know what I mean? They can't track it. So I like that they encourage you to do it this way.
Yeah. All right. And then this is a review of the rewards program rules. Okay. So our distributors and preferred customers can ensure to receive monthly deliveries of Ardyss Life products by enrolling in loyalty rewards program after the first month of enrollment. Loyalty rewards program eliminates the inconvenience of placing monthly orders manually. So it's like an auto ship.
Just real quick, there was one more thing I wanted to say
up there
before the loyalty rewards.
Mm-hmm.
So did you notice when Sunny mentioned the membership is $20 for the year, right? They pay $20, they get a discount, the 20% discount for an entire year, right? That breaks down to $1.67 a month. Not that they let you do it monthly. I'm just saying, if you look at the cost, oh my gosh, it's about $1.67 a month for that annual membership. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Less than $2 a month. Who's going to complain about that? Versus some things have memberships where it would be $20 every single month. This is just for that year. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So sorry, back to the loyalty rewards. So how does this work? Free shipping.
Yeah, free shipping. So only preferred customers can receive free shipping on domestic orders, and $10 discount on international shipping orders. In order to receive this benefit, the preferred customer must have a LRP. So that's a loyalty rewards program, monthly auto order between the 5th and the 15th of the month for at least 90 QP.
Now, what that mean?
Probably qualifying points.
No. What does the statement mean?
So if you want the free shipping or $10 discount on international orders, you have to be on auto ship, and that auto ship order has to come out between the 5th and the 15th of the month.
Okay.
Pretty much.
See how simple that was? Right? That's all they had to say.
And it's got to be at least 90 points.
Right. So it has to be a 90 point or more auto ship.
Yeah.
Easy.
Earning product credits. If the Ardyss distributors and preferred customers LRP order is at least 50 points every month, the Ardyss distributors and preferred customers is eligible to receive product credits each month. So the redemption of product credits. After the Ardyss distributor or preferred customer has been an LRP participant for 60 days, he may redeem product credits for full QP products. LRP product credits can be redeemed for 12 months from the date of issue, after which they expire. So they do expire, so you got to use them. The credits can be redeemed for a $3 fee. So looks like each time you redeem your credits, you got to pay $3, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
For each 100 product credit redemption.
So you're doing $3 per 100 points.
Yeah.
Oh, per 100 product credits.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you have to call a number to do it.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't like calling people. I just want to do it online.
Yeah.
Products obtained with LRP credits are not for resale, nor can such products be returned.
Oh, damn. Well, that sucks. Because if you go and you buy a product, because here's the thing, if I want to try something for the first time and I have product credits versus spending my money on it, I would have thought, well, let me not spend my money just in case I don't like it. I'm going to use these credits that I've earned. But if you pay with your credits, you're not going to be able to get an exchange or a refund.
Yeah.
That sucks. Is that what it said? I just want, you can't return it. You can't return the product. So that sucks. Which means I've already been paying to build up my credits in the first place, but I wouldn't want to use them on anything new, right? If it's something new, I would still end up paying that out of pocket. So I would use my product credits for the things that I know that I love, that I would want to get often, so I could save a little money, one particular order by using the credits. So just keep that in mind if you're using your product credits.
Yep. Products obtained with LRP credits are not for resale. Oh, I already read that. Redemption orders have no PV and cannot be combined with other product orders. Product credits have no cash redemption value, not transferable, or product credits will be canceled if participation in the program is canceled. Primary LRP order may only be canceled by calling the company. Any subsequent LRP order can be canceled online.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I mean, it's pretty clear, but there are quite a bit of rules here. So one thing is a primary LRP order may only be canceled by calling the company. So you have to call them, but any subsequent LRP order can be canceled online. So it looks like your first LRP order, if you want to cancel that, you got to call. But any other ones after that, you can cancel it online.
Right.
And then
transfer them. Now I guess, the average person would consider that normal, but there are some companies where you can transfer credits. So unfortunately, it wouldn't be this one, but just so you know, there are companies out there that have that.
Yeah. Now, they have not defined these terms yet. LRP, well, they define LRP, but haven't defined QP or PV.
Yeah, we want to make sure we're clear on what that is. Hopefully it'll be explained a little later.
Yeah.
Also, we read that part. I thought I feel like I missed something. No, got it covered. Okay.
Well, one thing is all product credits will be canceled if participation in the LRP program is canceled. So you need to use them first before you cancel.
Yeah, if you gonna cancel, don't cancel till you use your points.
Yeah.
Because when you cancel your membership, you cancel all the points you earned with it.
Yeah.
Be very careful.
Yeah, and it looks like if you're canceling participation in the program, that means you're not doing the auto ship for 90 QP in the 5th to the 15th. Now, I don't know how long of a window that they give you before they automatically cancel. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to mention, what about a cancellation from their end because you don't fit the qualification?
Yeah.
Right. Like if you do less than 50 QP, then you're not going to be eligible to receive your product credits. Does that now mean that you're not a part of the LRP? Right. That loyalty rewards program.
Yep.
So yeah, you want to make sure that you like Ardyss enough and their products enough that you know for sure that bare minimum you could do 50 points to get your product credits. But if you also want the free shipping, that you love their products enough to get at least 90 points worth of product every single month so that you get the free shipping when you do.
Yep. All right, so we are on to number 3, express bonuses. So an express bonus is paid weekly to enrollers for all commissionable orders on the first product order of a new artist distributor or new preferred customer. The first level enroller received 25%. All right, so they got a couple of typos in this document, and I'm seeing. So it says the first level enroller received 20%, but in parentheses it says 25. So the word says 20, parentheses says 25.
Uh-oh.
So,
yeah,
but it's 20, it's 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just a typo. Okay.
Yeah. The second level enroller receives 10%. See, they got a period right here. That's the period goes here.
Okay.
Anyways, see figure 1. To qualify for the express bonus, each enroller must have a couple of qualifications. 1, they must have a loyalty rewards program template set to at least 100 QP for the month. 2, they have to complete a qualified LRP order. All right, and so those are the 2 qualifications to earn this bonus. So you got to be on the LRP program for 100 points. And you actually have to place the order.
Hold up. They said unearned bonuses do not roll up to any other enroller. So where'd they go?
Unearned bonuses do not roll up to any other enroller. The previous week's bonus, Monday through Sunday, is calculated and determined each week. No
bonus checks are mailed.
Sales.
Child, if you don't give me that direct deposit, stop playing. So I get my money right now, child.
Well, I don't know. What date is this? Well, it's on the website, so it's got to be up to date. But I would assume that they also like do direct deposit. I don't know.
Let's hope so. What?
Yeah. So unearned bonuses do not roll up to. So if you don't qualify to receive these bonuses and you enroll someone, they just don't pay it out.
Wow.
So it's not like
the company would keep it. It's not going to like your sponsor or anything like that, where there's pass ups and roll ups and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it seems like if there's one person under another person and the person above does have this 100 QP order and has placed the order, and then there's another person that doesn't have the 100 QP order. If that person that doesn't have the 100 QP order enrolls someone, then it's not like the bonuses are going to skip past this person and go to the other person. Right. They're just not going to get paid out.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Express bonus paid on the value point of the first order. Each participant must maintain 100 QP in their own monthly order.
So now that's a little bit more. Before we were just talking about 90 points in order to be able to get the free shipping. You need to do a little more than 90 and do 100 if you want to get these bonuses. Mm-hmm. So you gotta pay a little more. You got to do a little bit bigger of an order in order for you to not only have the free shipping, but also qualify for this express bonus. And that's one of the 2 things you need to qualify. The other thing is a qualified loyal reward point order. But I don't think they've specified what that would be yet. A qualified LRP order. What would that be? 50? It would be more than 50
qualified LRP order.
Yeah, I don't think they specified that just yet.
Yeah.
All right.
This is interesting because there's certain companies that make it a point to give you all of the, money that's available, no matter how many points you have on order. It just might be a smaller percentage, but they won't take it completely away. Or number 2, give you a choice of, and just, instead of having this order be your order, maybe a combined customer orders. As your
I'm curious to know how many points you get for your average product. So far, we have not seen a company yet that shows us the points when we put something in the cart. So maybe Ardyss will be different, I hope, but it'd be nice to know.
Let's see. All right.
Well, it's right there.
Huh?
The tab.
Yeah.
Come on, don't let me down.
All right, so is it actually going to let us like shop, or do we have to be on somebody's site? Because this is not,
Sure.
it's not, there's no shopping cart or anything anyway. It's just showing, it doesn't say like shop or anything.
Okay.
And any prices anywhere?
Mm-mm.
No. Probably got to be on somebody's site. Should we look for a link?
I know of someone. Yeah, let me
All right, so while she's getting that,
oh shoot, I have the wrong phone to do a search because iPhone makes it so weird to find this stuff.
so we got a power of 3 bonus. So what is this? So the power of 3 bonus is a monthly bonus paid to artist distributors, sponsors that can be 50, 250, or 1,500. Any artist distributor sponsor with a qualified LRP order of 100 QP is eligible to earn the bonus. So this qualified LRP is like no I mean, you got to do this or else you're going to miss out on a lot of the money. So it can be 50, 250, or 1,500. So let's see how this breaks down. So the $50 power of 3. In order to qualify for the $50 bonus, an artist distributor must make a qualified LRP order of 100 QP. So that's a standing thing there. No going back on that. The artist distributor must also have 3 personally sponsored artist distributor or preferred customers with qualified LRP orders and a minimum group qualifying points of 600. All right. So that's telling you the qualifications right there. And it kind of gives you a illustrated example of how this looks. So you have 100 qualifying point order. These folks also have 100 qualifying point order. Then they have a few people that have 100 qualifying points. So if you add everything up, it says a team volume of 600 between these folks and you. So of course, if these folks have these 3, then that's 300, right? 300 here, 300 here, 300 here, which is more than the required 600. So you would get the $50 for these folks. The 250 power of 3, in order to qualify for this 250 bonus, artist distributor must first qualify for the $50 bonus, okay? And then the 3 personally sponsored artist distributors or preferred customers who assisted him to qualify for the $50 bonus must also qualify for the $50 bonus. So you're basically helping these folks, the 3 that, helped you qualify, to do the same. You got to help them qualify as well. All right. And once you help them qualify, it looks like you get the $250 power of 3 bonus. Let's see. And this is monthly. So as long as you guys are keeping the orders up, it looks like that these bonuses will come monthly. Yeah, monthly bonus, right? And then you have the $1,500 power of 3 bonus. So in order to qualify for the $1,500 bonus, you must first qualify for the 250 bonus. So that's prerequisite again. And then the 3 personally sponsored artist distributors or preferred customers who assisted him to qualify for the 250 bonus must also qualify for the 250 bonus. So again, you got to help them do the same thing that you went through, basically duplicate that, and then you'll qualify for the 1,500. Now, there's a few questions I would have, like, for example, if a person helped you qualify for one of these bonuses and then they dropped and then you replace them with someone else, like, how does that work? Because technically it's not the same person, it's a different person. So do you have to start over with that person? Like, how does that whole work? Does this thing shift up or compress or whatever? But other than that, it seems like it's just duplicate what you did and help help your people down through 3 levels do what you did, which is to qualify for these bonuses, and you'll qualify for the next level of bonuses. And so it starts out with like a minimum group qualifying point of 600. So the artist distributor must also have 3 personally sponsored artist distributors or preferred customers will qualify all pre-orders in a minimum group. Yeah. So you get a minimum group order of 600. You help them do the same, then you help them do the same, and you can qualify for the 1,500 Power of 3 bonus. Now, question, and maybe this will tell me later, I don't know, but do these bonuses stack is my question. Do you get the $50, the $250, and the 1,500, right? For a total of, what is that? 1,750, 1,800? Or does the 1,500 replace the 250 and the 50? I want to assume that it stacks, can be, but it does say or. So it says distributor sponsor that can be 50, 250, or 1,500. Yeah, that's my question. Do these bonuses stack on top of each other and just add up, or do they replace one with the other when you qualify for the next one? So unsure of that. But it seems simple enough. Just duplicate it, right? Seems simple in on paper, but I mean, when it comes to building business in real life, it can get a little bit complicated. So, like when people fall out of qualification or don't continue with the business or whatever. Additional power of 3 structures. So artist distributors can have multiple power of 3 structures. So this is the power of 3 right here. And they're saying that you can have multiples of these. When an artist distributor completes the $1,500 Power of 3 structure, the artist distributors can qualify to be paid on an additional structure. The personally sponsored artist distributor and preferred customers and volume from sales counted in the first bonus structure cannot be used to qualify a sponsor for additional bonus structures. So you start a new line, basically, is what it looks like. So once you've helped these folks duplicate, you start a new one of these. Okay.
But hold on, because you were going kind of fast. I don't know what you were talking about.
Because I couldn't just like wait.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying.
So let's go back over it. So we covered that.
I mean, you don't have to go over like right this second. We can look at the product, but yeah, because I do want to know, like, do they show the points or do you not know until you order? Or...
All right, so you want to go to the link now?
Yeah.
All right, so how do we do that?
Type this in.
I have to put in. Okay.
All right.
All right. So it gives you both prices, retail and preferred. And so if I add that to the cart,
that's what Melaleuca does too. No show retail and preferred price. What are you doing?
I don't know. It looks like there's already stuff in here.
Yeah, because you got a 3 bottle pack.
Okay. All right. So, oh, that's what. Okay, got you. All right. Does it show points anywhere?
I don't see.
No.
What happens if you continue as a guest? Doesn't show the points.
No. I wonder if we select a different option, will it show us points?
You just click view card.
No, will it not show it again? Probably not.
It had a place for you to click clear out the cart.
Oh,
It's gone now. I don't know. There it is, clean cart. At the, the bottom, it said clean cart.
Oh,
It was gone. You click the same thing again. This is the 3 bottle pack.
yeah, it is. Nope, don't see any points. Nope. Don't know. Check the description or anything. No. No. Don't know.
No clue what the points are.
Yeah.
So I guess that's only something you'd see as a distributor in your back office.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do tell you what the points are so you can make a plan for, what you're going to offer people. Especially considering this, right? Because I have coaching clients who are in Ardyss Life, right? So the thing is this, we do talk about here inside of the Profitpreneur, how to make a profit. So we focus on, what price point, what products are your favorites, you use yourself. It makes it easier for you to have a conversation with people about it than talking about products that you don't know anything about. And then, of course, what is the price point and what is your commission from the product? Now, if you focus on, I want to get this commission, but you don't qualify according to what the comp plan says, then it doesn't matter that you sold something and you got a new customer because you won't get the commission. And what causes you to qualify? The points. So if we don't know what the points are, we don't know how to get you qualified so that you can get your commission. Because it's not your commission, you getting paid is not only based on what it is you sell for a price point. It's whether or not you fit the point qualifications. So very important to know and understand your comp plan.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we don't know the point value for each product, but we'll still try to use some examples there.
All right.
So you weren't sharing that?
For you talking just
okay. Okay, so just real quick, we'll go over this. Power 3, you get monthly bonuses. If you're a sponsor. So you need to be a distributor who is a sponsor. So you're building a team, basically. Mm-hmm. Which is great, because if you're building a team and they're out doing sales for you, then your volume goes up without you necessarily having to physically be there. That's the power of leveraging in network marketing. So you could do $50, $250, or $1,500. Ooh. Mm-hmm. So as long as you're a sponsor who has the qualified LRP order of 100 points. So now we know what that would be, right? The $50 minimum group qualifying of 600. Okay, so you do 100. Does your 100 count towards the 600?
I don't think so. Okay, this is your qualified LRP.
So that's like step 1, you have to have that. And then step 2, you have to also have 3 personally sponsored distributors or customers with their qualified LRP orders. So qualified LRP is the 50, and then a minimum group qualifying points. So you need all 3 of these things. You need to do 100 yourself. You need at least 3 people you've enrolled, and you need to make sure that your points add up to 600.
Yeah.
Okay. But you already covered this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move on.
Right. So
I don't repeat
The same thing just repeats. Each one is a prerequisite of the other one. So in order to get this bonus, you got to qualify for this one first. And then you have to help your 3 people qualify for the $50 bonus. Once you help those 3 people qualify for their 50 bonus, you get the $250. And the same thing going down, you got to help the other 3 people. You got to help those same 3 people qualify for the $250.
Okay. Now, there are pros and cons to this. Now, the pro is what I heard you mention while I was looking was, this encourages you to not leave people behind, that you focus on helping develop people, making sure that they actually learn how to get results in this business because you're going to be there helping them. But here's the problem. Most network marketers don't even know how to do this themselves. And when they finally get to 3 people they've sponsored, it felt like pulling teeth to do it. And now they got to show these 3 people how to do what they did. And when the 3 people look at them and are like, hold up, you went chasing after me and I got to do that with people. I don't want to do that. So you may have people that you have enrolled that don't want to build the business in that way. And if you don't have any other way to point them to learning how to grow a network marketing business besides your own personal knowledge and experience, which may be limited, you're going to struggle. You're going to go through what most network marketers go through, which is a very high attrition rate. Your business is going to feel like it has a revolving door in front of it. And as soon as you get people in, people are leaving. So you're not advancing, you're just constantly replacing. So that's where there's a problem. And I'm not talking about this company per se, but just network marketing in general. You have to have the skills and the ability to lead, to mentor, and to teach people how to do this where they're not chasing and spamming and convincing people or trying to convince people and manipulate people into buying stuff or joining a business opportunity. You don't want to teach them to only focus on their personal network because that's a personal network. They need to start developing and growing a business network of people, a business audience, right? If you don't know how to teach them that, you're probably going to need Profitpreneur, but you need something. You're going to need something where these folks will learn the proper ways to grow their business and do it online, since they would be purchasing online and their back office is online. It just makes more sense if you're growing the business online as opposed to in person. Okay. So you went through all 3 of these?
Yeah. Okay. But I wanted to kind of touch on like how you build this matters. If you're just focusing on bringing in distributors, you're probably going to have an issue because you really want to grab yourself. Looks like you kind of want to create the culture where you're grabbing yourself a preferred customer, and you also have your monthly order going, right? So you have your preferred customer that's on the auto ship for like what 90 or 100, and then or enough preferred customers to where their orders are at least adding up to 100 points, and then your order that's 100 points. Because this is 600 qualifying group points, but you're working with 3 people, right? So this is only 300 points, right? It takes them having some preferred customers or something in order to boost this points up to 200. Right. So either they would need customers or you would need customers or some combo. Yeah. But yeah, you definitely would need more than just the 3 people to get to this. And see, this is where people make a mistake. They say, oh, I need my 100 points. Got it. I need 3 people. Got it. I need 600 points. No problem. I got 3 people. I'm excited. But on average, how much is the average customer purchasing? Right. Your distributors are probably going to go straight for 100 QP just because they know that's going to benefit them. Right. But that's only like you said, 3 people at 100. So you only have half the group qualifying points that you need. Where the other half coming from? So yeah, with every distributor, somebody got to be bringing in a customer, whether it's you or them. Yeah. And, I would even say to do, customers get preferred customers in at 50 points, right? Yeah, 50 and 50. You were saying what I was thinking. I was thinking, if
it benefits the customer to get the free shipping by doing at least 50 points.
Mm-hmm.
Then now you got to think about, well, how many people do I need to get that other 300?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need 4 more people.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, I'm sorry. No, you don't. Wait, what do you need? 50 times 2 is 100. And then 4 is 200, and then 6. Yeah.
Well,
Did I say 6?
I'll say 2. Well, 2 customers each, which is 6 total for the
right. If you're going to help them go get some customers, then you need to help each of them get 2 customers. But it always helps for you to have customers yourself.
Right.
Right. And if that were the case, then you would need 6 customers if you were doing it just all you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there can be a combo, right? There could be something in between you helping them get 2 customers and you getting 6 customers, but somewhere 6 customers have to come from somewhere that want to at least do the 50 points to get the free shipping. So there you go.
Yeah. And then once you add in these distributors, that adds up to the 600, right? Because they're on 100 each.
Mm-hmm.
So
it seems like, again, we're just going on what they're saying is the minimum requirements, because if you're going to plan for something, plan with like a lowered expectation when it comes to your numbers, right? Shoot for the highest expectation. But since you know the minimum they could do for a customer would be 50, for a builder that really wants to build and make some money, 100. Right. So for every builder, you need 2 customers. So you'll just kind of want to keep that in mind moving forward.
Yeah. And if you do it like that, it becomes simple. However, you got to keep in mind that they're just customers. And so, they have to be like really loyal customers to order, to keep that point order every single month. And that's
on the
auto ship. And that's, and just to make sure the 50, right? What is it? 50? Right here. Yeah, right here. It's at least 50, then it's eligible for your product credits, not the free shipping.
I'm sorry, the free shipping was for the 90 points.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a little bit different. If you got, I'm sorry, I mixed them up. So if you've got your customers, if you got customers coming in, they're preferred and they're doing the 90 points to get the free shipping, and you need another 300 points. Let's do the math because they're making it weird by just saying 90. 300 points divided by 90 points per person. You would need 4 people. Sorry. Okay. So 4 customers, 3 distributors should give you your total of the 600 points that you need.
Yep. And so you're doing the same thing throughout. So I wanted to actually calculate what the percentage of, because they're not doing it how normally compensation plans will do, where it's like, we'll pay you this percentage on this level and this. They're doing these little,
it's a set dollar amount.
These power of 3 groups where they'll pay you out these bonuses based on you hitting these qualifications.
I would think that would make things a little bit tougher because it's got to be 3. 3
you have
on
to have
3
at least
3 on 3.
Yeah, have at least 3 personals. Everybody has to have at least three personals.
So you
and a group as a group amongst right. These 3 or whatever, it has to be at least 600.
So you could possibly max out. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You could possibly max out this part of the comp plan with just 3 personals, and then just focus on helping those 3 continue to duplicate.
Yeah, it's all about this power of 50 bonus. You get it, help 3 people get it, and then help them help 3 people get it.
That's where that power of 3 is coming from. If you get 3 who get in 3, who get in 3, and I know how pyramid-y that sounds, but you just want to remember, these are not folks that you have to personally know or personally enroll. All you need to know is 3 people to make this work for you. Do you know 3 people? As long as you know 3 people, you have no clue who they know. You don't know what their network is like.
Yeah.
So if you can help them to tap in and find their 3, right? Everybody just needs to know 3 people. Now, we have to put an FTC disclaimer. Mathematically speaking, FTC tells us we got to say, mathematically speaking, this would be impossible for you to do. Right? To perfectly and evenly always have three that get three that get three. That just ain't happening. Y'all already know that. If you spent 2 seconds in network marketing, you already know it ain't gonna work like that.
Yeah.
But this diagram here is showing you in a perfect world what it would look like. As all the comp plans will typically do, they show you what it would look like ideally.
Yeah. You're going to have some people over here that don't get anybody.
Right.
You're going to have some people frontline to you that get a whole bunch of people.
Right. Because you'll have some people that have a network that just really trust them and they're like, hey, get in here. And so they do. Right. Yeah. But this is showcasing a team volume of 600.
Which gets you a 50 bonus.
So this says team volume of 600, but it's including your VP.
Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't specify. Yeah, it doesn't specify the word
here. So again, to be safe, you want to, like, I wouldn't even count my own points because I don't know. Like, we've already seen a couple typos earlier, right? So you just don't want to make the mistake of thinking that your volume is included in the group. If it is, great, that's wonderful. But let's say it's not, and just focus on 3 distributors and 4 customers for this one. And then you have to keep it growing, right? Now you got to help your 3 personally bring in, be able to qualify for the 50. So they have to do the exact same thing that you just did. And then you help those 3 to do the same thing. So that's how that works.
All right. And hold on a second.
So in order to get the $1,500 bonus, that's a lot of people to bring in for $1,500.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if they pay you these bonuses on top of each other or do they substitute? Right. So are they going to pay you a total of $1,800 altogether once you hit the $1,500, or do they substitute?
It doesn't say yet, but I saw there was more on the next page.
Okay. But real quick, before we get there, I wanted to calculate what does this total volume need to be, and what percentage of of it is it, right? So if you have to be at 600 and then you have to have 3 at 600, how many people? Is it 27 people, right?
27 people plus 9 people plus 3 people.
Oh yeah.
So that's 39 people.
Yeah. 39, and you each have to have a volume of, I'll say 200. Right? 200, 200, 200, that's 600.
Okay.
So 7,800.
And volume is what you're going to end up with.
Yeah. And if you're getting 1,500, that's about 20% commission on that. Now, keep in mind, that is a perfect world. You're going to have other people.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like, that's a lot of people for that little bit of money. I mean, honestly, even to get 3 people in and you're only getting $50 is not a lot of money.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
A lot of times a company will pay you $50 for every person you bring in the first time or something like that, but not, you got to get 3 and get these points, which means revenue is coming into this company, but they're only paying out $50 for you to get these 3 customers that are spending enough money to do, at least somewhere between 90 and 100 points.
Yeah.
Well, so that's got to be more than $50, right? So yeah, it's a little bit. And even to have this many people, you got 27 plus people here, but you're only getting $1,500.
Well, at first if you're bringing in $50 from 600 points, that's only like 8%. But once you build
of what?
Of the volume.
Oh, if they're paying on volume. They said this is a bonus and it's a dollar amount.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying, like, but I just calculated if this whole total thing, this whole group thing equals about 7,800 in volume, right? And they're paying you 1,500, right? On that 7,800 volume, that's 20%. That's a good percentage. But it only gets to that level if you get here. Yeah,
and it's a one-time bonus. It's not like
it's monthly.
Where
monthly bonus.
No, it's paid out every month. It's paid out the following month. They didn't say they pay this out every month.
The Power of Three bonus is a monthly bonus paid to artist distributor sponsors. This is residual income. This is monthly. Why would they only pay? This is $100 qualifying point order, which is an auto ship. Why would they only pay once for auto ship?
So why are they calling it? Okay, whatever.
They're calling it.
Okay,
They're calling it a monthly bonus. But then they also have this this express bonus, which pays on the new order, right? The first order. So that's not counting this yet. I mean, we're not counting that.
Order also count in the Power of Three, or is the Power of Three for
the second month on?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. But if you do, but once you max this out and this is all like, you have this going on, I think 20% is a good number to be paid on, but it's not going to start like that. At first, it's going to be like 8% of the volume once you're getting that $50 bonus. The $250, I don't feel like calculating that.
It's a really big jump from $250 to $1,500, but then again, it's also a big jump to go from 9 people to 27 people. Notice for each one of these, it says plus, 3 plus, or 9 plus, or 27 plus. And that's something else that bothers me, because they're giving you a set dollar amount. If you go over what's required, you're not getting any more money.
Oh yeah,
until you fit the next, set.
Yeah, that's the breakage. That's what they call breakage in the industry, where there's volume that they don't have to pay you on.
Yeah,
it happens. It's in every comp plan.
Yeah, because binaries. You don't get paid on your power leg; you get paid on the paid leg.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Yeah, but and also, that's what I'm saying. When you try to build this and it's not perfect, there's going to be a ton of breakage, because there's going to be volume that you're not getting paid on, because you don't have this perfect situation.
Like I said, it's a dollar amount. So you can equate that, like you can do the calculations to find out the percentage, but they're not actually paying you the percentage, because if you have more, they're not paying you more. It's $1,500. That's it.
Yeah. And so the point we're making is, like, if you have a few people over here, right, that don't have their 3 yet or something like that, but they have qualifying orders going on, right? And you have a few people over here, and like you could be generating this volume, but this bonus may not pay out until you get the 3 to get their $50 bonus. Yeah. And it has to be like that. It has to be 3.
So, okay. So here's what he's saying. You could have.
We need a whiteboard.
You could have the qualifications for the $50 bonus. You could have 3 personally sponsored distributors or preferred customers. You could have that. But if those 3 don't qualify for the 50, and one of the qualifications is they need 3, right? If they don't qualify, then you're not getting that bonus because you don't qualify if they don't qualify.
Yeah, and if you have 600 qualifying points spread out between these different legs, like it could be, you might have 9 legs, 9 direct people, but if that 600 is spread out amongst them and nobody has 600 on their own,
and nobody has 3 people,
then they're not getting a 250. And yes.
So for example, okay, you've got 3 people that you brought in, right? Now let's say those 3 people each brought in 2 people, but all of those folks are doing 90 points, right? You have the point volume, you have the people, you're doing your own order, but you're not going to qualify for your Power of 50 bonus. Oh, I'm sorry, Power of 3 bonus. So you're not going to get your $50. And you won't get it until those 3 people have 3 people. All 3 of them. So let's say month 1, like I just said, everybody that you brought in has 2 people. So you're like, oh, I just need y'all to get 1 more person. And then in month 2, 1 of them gets 1 more person. You're like, yes, 1 of y'all got 3, but the other 2 only have 2 still. You still ain't getting your $50. There's another month gone.
Well, I think you're talking about the 250 now. You're getting your 50 because you got your 3. The 50 is based on you. Yeah.
So now you're waiting for these other 2. So another month goes by, and then your person who has 3 gets another one. They got 4 now. You're like, dang it. Why don't these other 2 people have their 3 yet? Because you're not getting your money. Yet another month goes by. So that's 3 months I've been talking about so far that you could have gotten $250 per month. You just missed out on $750 because these people didn't bring their people in.
Yeah.
And that can get very frustrating. And that's the con of it. The pro is great, you're helping everybody, but there's sometimes people don't listen. Mm-hmm. And you're trying to help them. Oh, I ran out of dog food for the dog. I had to go to the store. I couldn't call nobody to check. Mm-hmm. If you don't get your buns up and get that last person so I can get my $250 and you can get your $50, what are you doing? Right. But that's how it is.
But this also kind of forces you to start, using other people's links or placing them or something like that until you fill this up, because you don't want to be going so wide and not have this.
If you have the skill set where you are consistently bringing in people, then that would be an option. The average network marketer does not know how to do that though.
Yeah. And
so they get stuck, they get frustrated because they hit a plateau and they leave.
Yeah. All right. So our artist distributors can have multiple Power of 3 structures. Mm-hmm. When the artist distributor completes a $1,500 Power of 3 structure, the artist distributors can qualify to be paid on additional structures. So that right there is letting you know, do not start no other legs. Once you got your 3, you need to build under them until this whole thing is built.
It's built up.
Because if you don't I don't know if they disable, if you're not even able to recruit another person after you have the 3, you don't have your structure filled up. But
because it says that you'll qualify for it.
Right.
And because you have 3 doesn't necessarily mean that you qualify yet. Yeah. It's once you've completed your $1,500 Power of 3, that's when you'll be qualified to be paid on it. Well, no, you could have an additional structure, but you wouldn't get paid on it yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Don't build it because you ain't going to get paid on it.
Right. Don't start building okay. So, we talked about bringing in 3. They're talking about the Power of 3. Don't bring in a 4th person.
Yeah.
Personally, right. Don't. What I would do, as long as the company allows this, I would take that 4th person who knows and trusts me, and I would give them the link to one of my 3 people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then that way that person, one of my 3, gets the credit for personally enrolling that person. Absolutely. Now you might be like, oh, I'm gonna miss out. I'm gonna lose out. You ain't gonna gain nothing by personally enrolling them. And you won't for a long time, because you're not gonna get paid on that 4th person in this part of the comp plan until the 1,500 power structure is done.
Yeah.
So you might as well make that 4th person a part of the power structure.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. And I'm wondering in the back office, like do you have, do they stop you from enrolling a 4th person if you don't have the structure filled up yet, or do they let you do it? They probably let you do it because you'll still earn a fast what's this called? The express bonus, right? Mm-hmm. On the first enrollment. But I mean, that's not what you're looking for in
how much is the express bonus again?
It's 25% and then 10% on the next level. So you'll get paid for a person enrolling somebody. Your personal enrolling somebody, you'll get 10%. And if you personally enroll somebody, you get 25%. Mm.
So for example, let's say you get paid on their points, the percentages on the points, and they get 100 points. If they got 100 points, you get $25.
Yeah.
The level 2 person, they get 100 points, you get $10.
Yeah.
Right. And it's for that first, that new person, right? Their initial order.
Yeah. And with all of it, you've got to be on 100 points yourself to qualify for all of this stuff.
So the question is, how many new people do you bring in every month? For most network marketers, it's not that many. So you wouldn't, and they wouldn't buy that many points typically.
All right. And so the personally sponsored artist distributor and preferred customers and volume from sales counted in the first bonus structure cannot be used to qualify as sponsor for additional bonus structures.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So you can't start a new bonus structure to have that qualify for, so if you create a new bonus structure, it's completely separate and apart from the original. Mm-hmm. There's no way you can combine it or try to make it count for somebody else within your structure.
Yeah.
unilevel bonus. Or was there anything else out of this power of 3?
Hold on a second. 5. All right, cool. Yeah, so it looks like you're just building out these different structures.
Right. It's kind of like a matrix kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from
it up like
a 3x3. Yeah, 3x3. Yep.
Until you have it completely full to qualify for the 1,500, then you go and start working on another one.
Yeah.
Now that's great because let's say you got 2 sets of this. Let's scroll back up again so they can see the structure. Right. Let's say you got 2 sets of this over here to the right. So that's another, what was that? 39 people, right? So you got 39 over here filling up all of these spaces here. Then you got another 39 over there, right? If you do that, then you get 1,500 and 1,500 every month for a total of 3,000. That's great. But it's going to take you a while to come up with 39 and 39. What is that? 78, a total of 78 people in your organization. So that you can get the $3,000 a month. Okay. And if you want more money, then you'd have to do more work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's, I guess that's not bad to be making $3,000 a month off of an organization of 78 people, because it's less than 100 and you got 3,000 a month. And that's good money for your average person, I guess.
Now, the question is, what happens beyond these 3 levels? Because
because people are going to keep growing their business. So do you not get paid on like these 27 folks in your organization here? When they bring in their 3, where'd that money go?
Yeah.
Are you getting paid on that? Because it doesn't look like it. All right, unilevel bonus.
All right. Unilevel bonus is paid to our distributors each month. The unilevel bonus is based on the monthly volume of sales to the organization of the Ardyss distributor. A particular month's unilevel bonus is dependent upon a monthly rank for which the Ardyss distributor is qualified in the monthly organizational volume of the Ardyss distributor. Ardyss distributors can use up to 50% of the qualifying volume, which is organizational level percentage per leg for the unilevel bonus. The rank and organizational volume requirements must be met each month. By compression, essentially all unilevel is paid to Ardyss distributors. Sales on which express bonuses are paid do not get included in the unilevel volume. Yeah, so they don't include that first order.
These are all recurring customer sales.
Yeah.
And at least they have compression.
Yep. Now, when it says our distributors can use up to 50% of the qualifying volume per leg for the unilevel bonus. Why not 100%? Let's see what this looks like.
Wouldn't it be too heavy on one leg if they did it like that?
Up to 50% per leg.
Yeah, you don't want to have
that's how they're wording the balance.
Yeah.
They just worded it differently. Okay, yeah, cool. Yep, got you. All right, so here's the chart. Unilevel organization bonus paid monthly on compressed organizational volume. So when we talk about compression, we're talking about people dropping out and not qualifying. It shifts it up so that it makes it, your level.
So let's say you had a level 3 that didn't qualify. Fine, they don't even count it. They act like they don't see it. And whoever's below them on level 4 will be compressed up to now count as your level 3.
Yeah. All right. So what they're saying with that volume requirement is that if your qualification, let's say for coordinator is 700, then you can't use any more than 350. That's half of 700, right? In any one leg to qualify for this.
Okay.
So that's what they're saying.
Good news is it's not like you have to do more points. Looks like your personal points is 100 no matter what.
Yep.
You don't even need to worry about group points as an advisor. Because you're only getting paid on one level anyway. But then starting with coordinator and above, you got to focus on points. I find it very interesting that the point difference is so vast. To go from 700 to 2,000. Yeah, that's almost 3 times what you got. From 2 to 6 is about 3. 6 to 18 is about 3 times. Like you have to do 3 times the work that you were previously doing to get to the next level. And then from director to president, it's more than 3 times, isn't it? What do you think?
No.
Oh, no, it's not.
2.
So that's a little less. So that's a smaller gap, right? Then because twice as much would be 36,000. So then from 40 to 100,000 is more than twice, right?
Yeah.
So that's a big gap. From 100 to 200, twice as much. Now, once you're hitting like executive and diamond and so on and so forth, then it starts to lighten up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because you only have to do twice as much from 100 to 200, and then from 200 to 300, that's just 100 more, right?
Yeah.
And then royal, another 200. But to go from royal to D royal, what is it, diamond royal or something, is $1 billion. You got to double that.
These percentages are interesting because everything is 7 except level 2. Wonder like it's like let's do a little something different on level 2. 10%. All right, cool.
Yeah, normally the percentages will either grow or they'll actually shrink.
Yeah.
Most times you get paid the most, the highest percentage on your personals.
Mm-hmm.
And then for anybody under them, it's less and less and less. So you would maybe do 30%, then 20, then 10, then 7, then 5, then 2, something like that.
Yeah.
So that is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, this is decent. So what's the total that they're paying out in this unit level? We got 10 levels of 7, we got 9. If we go all the way here, 9 levels of 7. So that's what 73%.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly paid out through unit level if you're all the way up here, but that's only going to be a few people. Most people are going to fall somewhere around here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But yeah, this is easy and simple to remember. It's 7%, except on level 2 where it's 10.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory. We good?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's see how much in the unit level, how many people or how much volume do you have to have? Yeah, how much would you earn, right? So if you're a director and you have those 18,000 points, what's the average with 777 and 10? 28, 38. Divided by, what's that, 5 levels? All right, 7.6% on average. I just did that. All right, about 1368 will be your residual on the unit level.
Okay.
So yeah, about 7.6%. So at what point can you expect 5 figures? 131 in volume. So a little bit after executive is when you can
your way up to done.
Yeah, is when you can expect $10,000 or more on your unit level check. We're not counting any other thing in this calculation, just on the unit level. So hopefully, if you're able to really do this, because if you're stacking the power of 3 bonus on top of the unit level, then that could be some good money.
Yeah.
And I do like the power 3 bonus because it allows you to get some good money without having a huge number of people on your team. Because if you were to do 7,800 volume, right, that will put you a little bit after manager. And if we're talking about that 7.6%, you're only at $592 in residual income.
What?
But if you're doing that in the power of 3, you're getting that $1,500 on top of the $592.
It's still only $2,000.
Yeah, $2,000 with 30 about 39-ish people in your team, which isn't bad.
No, you said 78 people.
7,800 volume.
What?
7,800 volume. It could be 78 people, but I mean, well, yeah, it's going to be 78. It's going to be about 78 people.
No, okay. Never mind.
It depends on how much volume each person got, but I'm just saying.
No. I thought you were looking at the volume and looking at manager for the 6,000 point volume. And you were saying if you add that on to the power of 3, then they would have 78 people, is what I thought you said, not 7,800 points.
Yeah, I'm not looking at I'm trying to go on the volume.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but with that kind of volume, that wouldn't only be under one. Well, I guess it could.
Under one power 3 structure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7,800 volume would complete one power 3 structure.
Hold up, that exactly completes one structure.
Mm-hmm. That's
where you got the 7,800 from.
Yeah.
So you would have to make it beyond manager to even fill a power of 3 structure.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to take you some work.
Yeah.
Right. So you'd hit that $1,500. And then you said this is how much this manager bonus?
$592 a month.
Yeah. So you'd
Almost
only be at 2,000. Okay.
Yeah. What's your thoughts?
It's a lot of work because you can't go any further until you help these folks. And it's not like, oh, I'll help you get 1 or 2 people. You have to help every last one of them get 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then show them how to help every last one of their people get 3, right? It's the duplication. And again, it requires a certain level of skill to do that.
Especially in health and wellness. And let's just put it out there. You know, health and wellness is very, very competitive. You're talking about competing with companies inside of network marketing and outside of network marketing. We see health and wellness everywhere in our grocery stores. There's health products all over the shelves. Amazon, Vitamin Shop, GNC, everywhere. They're everywhere, right?
So what you need to do is you'll need to have some kind of strategy, some kind of method, some kind of system, some kind of way to eliminate this whole issue of competition, which means you're going to need to have something to offer people on the front end, whether they end up buying from you or not. I mean, that comes from Mike Diller's book, Magnetic Sponsoring.
Yeah.
Do you have that? Because if you don't, you're going to find that it will be an uphill battle. We didn't say it'll be impossible, but it will become more difficult than a lot of people expect to grow a health and wellness company. And we've said this about all the health and wellness companies, so don't nobody come at us in Ardyss Life, but it can be very challenging to grow a health and wellness business when all you're focusing on is offering the health and wellness business or offering the products from this health and wellness business. When, like Sunny said, you can get health and wellness products that are quality, just like Ardyss Life, from anywhere. So you're really going to have a certain X factor, and you're going to need to have your own thing. And we're actually working on a coaching client right now that is with Ardyss Life, where we didn't quite have the full understanding of what the compensation plan was really all about. And see, now that we've had a chance to look at it for ourselves, I can better coach my coaching client now and help them to better plan. In addition to that, we had already started talking about having something on the front end. So she gonna be set and ready to go. She gonna be making money up in Ardyss Life. What about the rest of y'all? What y'all gonna do?
Yeah.
I guess y'all better get in a profitpreneur like she did.
Yeah.
Because she knows exactly what to do. And there's certain things that we have already started putting in place, plus things that we're currently creating with her, if not for her, to put in place for her to grow that business to beyond $2,000 a month, Chad. I can tell you that. But see, now we see what we're up against, and we can create that battle plan. We know exactly what to do. Looking at this and going over this now, I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm still curious to know what the point value to dollar amount.
So now we got to find out. We're coming to get her.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I mean, this is decent. It's easy to understand. So car bonus. Yeah. So
interesting. Oh, I thought we were done. I thought we were at the bottom. There's more. Pardon me, Ardyss.
Ardyss distributors can earn an extra monthly bonus called car bonus. These bonuses are paid every time an Ardyss distributor reaches one of the group qualification volumes on the chart below. In order to receive these bonuses, the Ardyss distributor needs to be part of the loyalty rewards program with 100 QP or more.
In order for them to even hit the rank in the first place,
they got
to be 100 QP.
Yes, you got to be 100 QP to qualify for anything. Yeah,
so I mean that's good. They're not requiring any more out of you than what you needed for the unilevel anyway.
Yeah. Yep. So group qualifying points.
You don't get nothing for advisor. You don't get nothing for
until you get the supervisor.
Yeah, you better get the work chair. You ain't go.
So manager, right? You got one, and you're a little bit beyond manager. If you have one power of 3 structure filled, you have your 1,500. You have your about 600. But I'll just round it down. So you have about 2,000 in residual income, and then on top of that, they're going to throw in a car bonus of 350.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to point this out. It looks like, because we've been looking at comp plans to kind of see the sweet spot where you want to strive for if you want to make something decent out of the company. So in this company will probably be manager and above. So if you can at least get yourself to manager, you'll do pretty decent here.
Yeah.
And that's when you start getting the car.
Yeah.
The car bonus.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, typically, the average car, you would think that the monthly car note would be around $350, $400. So even if it was $400 a month and you're getting the $350 bonus, you're only paying $50 out of pocket every month for your car. That's pretty good. And then, of course, if you're making more, then it covers everything.
Yeah.
Possibly even your insurance, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Company leadership pools. I like pools.
Yeah.
You almost don't want to do a company that doesn't have like some sort of like a global pool or something big to share in, right?
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. So overview, the company leadership pools are earned and paid each month to director rank and above. So
damn,
there's 18 outcomes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
The company leadership pool collectively represents 5% of the total company value points sold in a month. The director pool, 1%. The president's pool, 1%. The executives pool, 1%. Diamonds pool, 1%. So each one has their own pool that's 1% each, but it's 5 different ranks that'll get them, starting from, starting from director. So director, president, executive, diamond, and platinum will get these pools, and they're 1% each. Yeah.
Dang. See, now I was about to say, oh, that's cool. The company sets aside 5%, but really it's 1% per level. So, whatever, it's fine.
So our distributor qualifies to be paid from these pools when the distributor meets the rank requirements in a particular month. A share's monthly bonus is equal to the designated pool's percentage, 1%, multiplied by the total company value points. We get that, right? All Ardyss distributors get 1 share for qualifying in the respectively rank and can earn more shares depending on certain productivity activities. Yeah,
Cheryl, fix the grammar. Somebody needs to come back here and fix these typos and grammatical errors, please. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know why is this in Spanish?
Right.
And then this is the English plan.
And even when you hyphenate, because you run out of space on a page, you're supposed to break it up where the word makes sense. You keep the base word.
Like product.
Right. It needs to be qualified -ing or product -if, like you said, right? I don't know. That's a little weird. Anyway.
Yeah, so you can get more shares for certain activities. So I wonder what those activities are. So here we go. Additional shares. An Ardyss distributor qualifies for one of the 5 different pools, shall receive a one-time share when another Ardyss distributor first attains a new rank according to the chart below, and an Ardyss distributor was personally enrolled by a pool earner.
What?
So if you are in the pool, you're earning a pool share, and you have somebody that ranks up to supervisor, you get another share. You got somebody that ranks up to manager, you get another share, and so on and so forth.
What the hell, manager?
What's manager A?
That's new.
Was that no?
No. What the hell is that?
I don't know what that is.
Y'all gotta tell us. What the fuck? Okay.
And so on and so forth. So cool.
So at least you can get more shares. That's nice.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot for you to be able to get them, though. I've seen full share bonuses that are way less complicated than this and way easier for you to get access to. I'm gonna just tell you that. So I'm not a big fan of how they have their shares set up. But overall, like, what would you give this comp plan?
I actually like it. I think Like, so I don't want to get because I do, like, I've seen the shares start lower, but I've only seen that in like one company.
Oh,
and I don't want to base it off of that one company because they're like a exception to the rule. Most company shares will start you. We're not going to pay the shares, but to the top like 3 people, right? But they start the shares all the way down at director. Yeah. So
just before halfway.
Yeah. So that's cool. I like the fact that this power 3 thing allows the person starting out to get something up front, but I'm telling you, this ain't gonna be easy. You gotta have somebody that's really pumping and bringing in people. But this kind of gives you the opportunity to sort of like bribe people, because it's like, hey, listen, I gotta get you some folks, or else this ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna help you out because I have to.
Right. But you also need to be helping yourself.
You also need to help yourself
together.
too.
Let's help you achieve together. I can tell you what I don't like is the fact that it's so hard to get additional shares. In order for you to get the share, you have to have somebody in your organization rank up to these things.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, those achievements, those ranks are like we said, it's kind of uphill battle to get to for you to only get one more share.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, what? And now in a perfect world, you'll have multiple supervisors, multiple managers or whatever, and you can get the share.
Yeah.
Now, do you get to get these pool shares every single month? No, it says one-time share. So, and then you only get it once.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When somebody ranks up, you get another share for that month.
You better get these people in on a month that was popping. Like, otherwise, what?
But yeah, that's just an extra on top of the, on top of the cake. But I like the car bonus.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, no, I don't like this. Car bonus is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. And then, this is.
I like the simplicity of the percentages.
Yeah. And it also helps you to feel good about placing people under your people.
Yeah.
Right. You're not going to lose anything in the unilevel bonus because you're getting 7% regardless. Matter of fact, you do want more people on the level 2 anyway.
Yeah.
To be able to get that. So it doesn't hurt. Like for you to not get your 7% on level 1, because instead of putting a person under you, you put them under your current people, you're getting 10%.
Yeah.
It's worth it for you to go ahead and allow that person to sign up.
Yeah. I actually think that more companies should start taking a page out of Melaleuca's book, actually, when it comes to ranks, and start putting some ranks in between so that there's not these huge gaps, so that person feels like they're accomplishing something and progressing. Right. Have a supervisor, 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Or whatever that manager A is that we don't know nothing about because y'all didn't say it to the last page. Tell us what that is. What is it? So, but that's true.
Yeah.
Because Melaleuca may have a whole lot of ranks, but it helps, it builds up the morale. It makes you feel like you're actually progressing because you are.
Yeah.
And they will pay every time you take that one little needlepoint step, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to see, supervisor 1 at 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and then you hit manager at 6. And you don't even have to open up additional levels. Maybe just pay another, just pay another bonus, one-time bonus for hitting that, hitting that achievement level. Give them a one-time reward, something like that.
Yeah, can I get a free product?
Something, right? So, just making people feel like they're accomplishing something, because people start feeling like they're stuck, they get frustrated, and these are big gaps. But hey, but yeah, I like the simplicity of it, and this I've not seen like this particular system, and it's not a matrix. Like,
that's interesting.
It's not a matrix where they're forcing people into these spots.
Right. You have to know how to place your folks.
Yeah, you got to know how to work it, and they're giving you the option, but they're telling you if you build this structure like this, then this is what we're going to do as a bonus.
So if there's anybody in Ardyss Life and you were wondering how come you're not able to hit these bonuses and you've been stacking people in your organization wide instead of deep, well, that's why.
Yeah.
You need to start following this. And then you're going to show the income disclaimer.
Yep.
Or disclosure.
All right. So we already went over how they can participate. What should I know about the business opportunity? There are no required purchases other than the initial distributorship kit, also known as the Business Power Pack 300.
So I wonder if that is equivalent to 100 points. Because typically, if they make a power pack specifically for you to sign up, then it's worth the exact points that you'll need. But I don't know. We'll see.
I wonder. Yeah, so it's 300 to start.
Hold up.
What?
You're talking about most people start their Ardyss Life business by working part-time. Some people don't know as a way to make a little extra money. So, what about the people like me that want to make all their money from here? You know what I mean? Like I want my 5 figures. I want to be job optional. I want
that's not most people.
Oh, that ain't most people.
No.
Oh, my bad. I don't know why. Y'all should be more like me, y'all. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah, most people just want a little extra on top of their day job, just a little extra to do some things with, and
Okay, whatever, child. Anyway, building it takes skill, hard work, and time, right? The first thing they said was skill. So we ain't lying. Even this company agrees with us. You need the right skills. That's why we have something like Profitpreneur. All right, go ahead. Did I miss something out of it? Oh, there are no guarantees you'll earn money. Some will succeed, some won't. So just make sure you're one that succeeds.
Yeah. You can earn by selling the products that you buy at discount. Your discount is 40%. Here's me. Oh no, it doesn't give you a point. Lviv Red has a retail price of $50. You pay $30 and your potential earner is $20. You can also earn money from sales of people you sponsor. You cannot earn money by only recruiting or only sponsoring other distributors. So you gotta some product gotta move.
Yeah.
Basically.
And well, they kind of make it so if you do, I mean, they say you can't earn money only by recruiting or sponsoring other distributors, but those distributors have to come in as customers.
Yeah.
So there's a loophole that you kind of got through already, but I know for the sake of the FTC, they had to write that in there. Now here's the thing. Let's say the $300 is 100 points.
Right, Jason.
Oh yeah.
What is your PVL with the health and wellness when it's everywhere? No,
I think she meant the lifetime customer value. Yeah. The LCV, lifetime customer value.
Or I guess.
What would that be when health and wellness is everywhere? But the combination percentages go deep or just the level you're on. What part?
Probably the probably talking about the unit level, let's say. Do you get the combination of percentages as you go deep or just on a level you're on?
Because you'll get paid 7% on anybody that's on your level 1, 10% on anybody that's on your level 2, 7% on anybody on your level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it depends on them, not you, where they land in your organization.
Yeah. The only thing with this though too is like that gap. You'll start having a level 5 and 6, but you won't get paid on them until you hit this.
Yep. So, I mean, I guess that would be a nice like raise, because think about how many people would be building up in your level 5 that you wouldn't be getting paid on until you hit the 18,000. Well, that's 3 times what you were doing before. So you do 3 times what you were doing before, get paid all of this, plus another 7%. That's a decent.
That's a jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still ain't as much as I want to be making though, but no, what I was saying is, so let's say the $300 kit is exactly 100 points. So then how many points would $50 be? It seems like every point is $3. So what would $50 be?
What's the $50?
I'm looking at this right here. This has a retail of $50.
Okay.
So okay. 3 points per dollar. No, $3 per point is what if it's $50 is all I want to know. About 16, 17 points.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're doing.
I said, okay, let me try this again. If I said, for the sake of trying to figure this out and calculate a figure, a person has to do 100-point order. So if this $300 is 100 points, right? That means for every point, it was $3. Yes.
If you're doing it like that, because I was assuming something else, but I see what you're doing.
But that's what I said.
I see what you're doing now.
Yeah, if you have to do 100 points as a distributor, and they made a distributor kit for $300, then since we don't know what the points are, just hypothetically speaking, let's say that this $300 kit is 100 points.
Yeah,
that would mean every point is $3. So if you're spending $50, right? No, actually, I have to take that back, because if you are paying the wholesale, and you're getting the points for that, then if this is $30 out of your pocket, then how many points would you get for a $30 order? Well, this is 10%, so that would be 10%, right? So if you get 100 points for this, you get 10 points for this, right? So I'm just trying to figure out how much money does a person need to spend to hit these, hit the volume, because that's a lot.
Here's what I was assuming. I'm assuming that entire 300 isn't on products, that it's on something that's not commissionable, because a person is coming in with a distributor kit and they're like, well, you can't make money just bringing people in on, just sponsoring people. They have to buy a product. I'm thinking some of this is product, but some of it may be like some materials or something that's not commissionable. So if that's the case, it would throw the whole thing off. So but we don't know for sure.
Right.
So we got to ask somebody on the inside. Let us know. Yeah,
we need to know what is the point value. It's equivalent to approximately how many dollars, because what?
Yeah.
And it would help. It helps to know, okay, typically people spend this amount. It's equivalent to approximately this amount of points. Like, you'll never know exactly, because every product is going to have different points, right? So different price, different points.
The earnings of each independent distributor varies according to the personal sales. We see. So in 2021, those distributors who comply with their personal order during all 12 months in the business and where it's got a lot of typos, y'all. We gotta do better. Actively involved, recruited at least one person during the year, were as follows. So lower tier, which is coordinators, supervisors, represented 90%
of the people
and made about $180 a month. And I said, what did I say? I said most people gonna fall right around here.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, go back. Coordinators and supervisors. Oh yeah, those two. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yep. So 90% are in the first three ranks. The next tier, managers and directors, was about 9% and made an average of $2,200 a month. It's a big jump.
Yeah.
And that's because at this manager, hopefully you filled up a power of three structure,
right?
And you're getting that 1,500 plus the 500 residuals, about 2,000 plus the car bonus. Well, the car bonus doesn't kick into director.
Yeah,
but that's a big jump. You got to get the manager or director, and then the next tier is 1% and made an average of 12,000 a month. So it looks about accurate. It makes sense.
And it falls in line with the calculations we were doing earlier. We had Sonny had asked, what would it take for you to hit 5 figures a month? Where would you fall? And that was about right. So we're pretty accurate with our calculation according to what they are disclosing as the income that's being earned.
And this doesn't count the people that did absolutely nothing. All right. So it's not counting people that hasn't brought anyone in for 12 months or anything. This is counting people that's brought in at least one person for 12 months. Now, this isn't bad. Like if 90% are making a $180 a month, you might be actually covering your auto ship with that. Right. So your business you may be breaking even, or you may be paying a little bit out of pocket.
Yeah. And what Ray J was just saying, you may receive in that kit sample products or products you could sell for retail to get some of your money back.
Yep.
Depending on if it's actual full product or not for resale size. Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. I think Herbalife may have something like that. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. All right, we good to go. So final thoughts on Ardyss compensation plan.
It's not a bad compensation plan at all. It's just a couple of things that I personally, I don't like just because I know of things that are better. But if you were coming in and you didn't know anything different, and you didn't know the other companies' comp plans, it's not like this would harm you. This is a pretty decent comp plan.
Yeah, I actually like it. I like the power of three thing. I like the simplicity of the unit level percentages. There's some pretty big gaps between ranks, but I mean, with most companies, that's to be expected.
That's like that with most of them. Yeah.
Car bonus is cool. Like, I like it. You just got to make sure that you know the rules to qualify, like, because you can do something and slip up and you don't qualify for it just based off of one little thing. So just make sure you understand all the qualifying pieces.
Yeah.
And make sure you're getting that power of three, because that makes up a lot.
Yeah, that's a huge chunk of your income there, plus the unit level.
Yeah. So I like it. I give it a thumbs up.
I'm not like this at all.
Like
No.
this.
And I'm not quite like this, but I'm also not like this. I'm kind of like this.
Okay.
It's like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I hope y'all got some value out of this. And if anyone's an artist that actually knows the point values and things, please let us know.
Yes.
Drop a comment, reach out, or whatever. And yeah, that is it for tonight. We'll see you guys on the next video.